virtual Writeshop on developing and packaging research proposals. I think that this is really very timely, especially at this point wherein we are now at that point in our institutional undertaking of knowledge generation. So to Dr. Juanito Merle, Dr. Esperal, Dr. Babilonia, and to all the researchers, faculty, and participants who are joining us today online in this virtual Writeshop on developing and packaging research proposals. A grace-filled morning to everyone. I'm not going to read this.
Okay? Good morning. Good morning.
I decided to read and then I changed my mind. So, but thank you, Leah, for writing this. So I'm very pleased to be part of this because this is one of the activities of the university which should really be our priority. Being a tertiary education institution, every faculty ideally should be part of the task of knowledge generation. They say that knowledge generation is very important, and I think that everyone has the capability to undertake it. However, there are things that you need to undergo and you need to know how to do if you will be involved in the formal process of knowledge generation. Of course, it starts with the whole idea of coming up with a research project that will enable you to ask questions that pertain to things that need further exploration or things that would require close study, particularly in the area of your discipline and in relation to other disciplines if you are going to be part of an interdisciplinary research team. Everything sounds so easy, if you're going to do research, but in reality, it's not easy to do research. And one of the things that really serves as a challenging task is how to prepare a project proposal, a research project proposal. And writing a research project proposal, of course, can be part of technical writing in your graduate education or even in your undergraduate training. But there's more to preparing a research project proposal than the one that you have learned, when you were in college or when you were doing your graduate school. I thought before that it's easy, to write a research project proposal. Then when I ventured into it, that's when I realized that you have to be taught again. You have to relearn it. You have to know the different steps. And you should be familiar with the processes that are associated with three things. Again, three, the first is, of course, how do you write the proposal? The second is, how do you work with other people who will be your partners, in writing the proposal? And the second one is, how do you package this proposal into something that will convince members of the screening committee, if it's going to be for outside or external funding, to see the importance of what you're trying to do, and to get them to commit the limited resources that will allow you to do this proposal packaging, well, actually, I'm done with that. How do you on how to undertake the contents, of your proposal? So you see the importance of packaging it or developing it very well so that the members of the screening committee will see the merit and the importance of your proposal, okay, so that you can be given funding. And as I mentioned earlier, this is a technical process, and it requires some preparation. We may have it here, but it's good to do it following and reaching the level or the standards that will convince the funding institution, okay, to allocate some resources for you to undertake the study. So, how important is it to package your proposal very well? I guess I don't need to elaborate on that. What I just want to emphasize is the third point, no, that I mentioned. It has to be written well so that the reader will see and be able to tell that you really know what you're going to do. There are proposals that are neatly typed, but upon reading it, you immediately can tell that the writers are doing so many things, no? That if this is the title, the contents, okay, of the proposal branches out in so many different ways or directions. So, importante na hindi sabog yung proposal. Okay, what if you're able to have a coherent proposal that has one or two goals, so it's really clear. It's important that the conceptual framework is elucidated in a way wherein the reader or the evaluator should be able to anchor it with the existing design, with the existing arguments or threads of development in a particular discipline. And that's the relevance of the search for related literature. The research should be part of the disciplinal threads that wherein you can anchor your research on. It can be continuing, okay, all the other things that have been done before you, or it can actually be treading a new discovery or addition to your discipline. So it's really important, okay, that the conceptual framework is clear. And then the methodology. The methodology has to be drafted well, so that the questions that you have asked, the problems that you're going to solve, will be able to will be addressed, okay, by the right kind of data, okay, that are the right kinds of data that are needed. And in order to be able to come up with a best and the most needed data sets, you need to ask the right questions and you need to use the right methods. Thus, the importance of clarifying the research methods and presenting it in a way such that the reader or the evaluators of the proposal will be able to tell that your methodology will in fact be will contribute to answering the research problems. Is really very important. And then, how are you going to analyze the data, the data sets that you have? And I mean, if it's quantitative, which is the right statistical method or formula that you're going to have, so that the evaluator will have this idea that, oh yeah, that's the right approach, okay, of evaluating and looking at what the data sets are saying. And what are the results for? And this is really the significance of the research. How will it further improve the discipline, okay, that you're a part of? By improving is what knowledge can you add? And in the other spectrum of that uh, shall we say conclusion or evaluation of what your data sets are leading you to, is that is it going to help, okay, the community that you're a part of? And by community we mean different scales. It can be a neighborhood, I mean the object of your research. It can mean the town, or it can be the province, or the nation as a whole. And all these things, no, maybe you have them in mind, but sometimes you don't package them very well. You don't write them very well. And this is the reason why this activity is really very, very important. And thus, I commend everyone who are behind this, particularly the Office of Research Services, so Dr. Del, and then April, and all of you who are part of the Office of the Vice President for Research, Extension, Development, and Production under Vice President Amaris. Um, I hope that out of this workshop, we will then be able to train our faculty members to develop and package our proposals very well, so that uh, when we address this need for our institution to become a university, a research university, uh, will be realized. So with that, good luck, and I hope that I'll be able to read some of the outputs that you're going to produce out of this workshop. Again, Dr. Merly, Dr. Esperal, Dr. Babylonia, and everybody who is participating in this virtual workshop. Good luck, and enjoy it.